India's former president and one of the world's most respected citizens frisked and forced to take off his shoes and hand over his belongings by an American airline in New Delhi, despite being told that he is a former president and exempt from such mandatory checks as per the Indian law. CNN-IBN has now got exclusive details of what exactly happened that day. Kalam was travelling from New Delhi to Newark by Continental Airlines flight number CO083 on April 21st this year, accompanied to aircraft by a duty officer of the CISF and his own personal secretary. He was asked to remove shoes at the ladder point check by Continental Airline staff. The CISF officer told the airline staff that Kalam is exempt from such checks. Continental security in charge told CISF that checking is required for every passenger. Kalam went through the checking and then boarded the flight after 10 minutes. BCA's letter available, CNN-IBN says staff was reportedly rude during Kalam's boarding. And former President Abdul Kalam has refused to comment on that issue. He said, and I quote, "What has happened is a fact and there is nothing to comment about it now." We also contacted Continental Airlines and they have replied. They say Transportation Security Administration or the TSA requirements impose a final security check in the aero bridge just before boarding the aircraft. This procedure is followed by all carriers flying to and from the US, most of the countries in the world, and there is no exemption to this rule. We believe Dr. Kalam was not offended and we would like to thank him again for flying with us, unquote. But the government is planning to file an FIR against Continental Airways under Section 11A of the Aircraft Act for willful violation of the aircraft laws.
We are taking action in accordance with the law. As per the Aircraft Act, we have got certain powers. The directions of the BCAS are mandatory, and in this case, President Kalam is exempt from security check, and that act by Continental Airlines is itself a violation of the rules, and therefore strict action will be taken in accordance with the law. A case will be filed against the airline.